What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm highlighting a deck with two new cards that I just pulled, those being Arnim Zola and Task Master. So I'll break down what this deck does, kind of talk about its strengths and weaknesses, the goal of the deck, and then I'll show you a little bit of gameplay, like always. So I'll go through the whole thing, but mainly I want to go over the combo pieces to start. So the deck revolves around 4 cards, and it's these 4 at the very end. 2 5-drops, 2 6-drops. So let's talk about the large cards first. We got Devil Dinosaur, who is, a classic in this game. He's not a pull 3 card, so you've seen him before. You've seen him in the early grind of the game. If you're still there now, you might be still being tortured by Devil Dinosaur. 5-drop, 3 power, ongoing, +2 for each card in your hand. So he is a large attack unit, and just for 5 mana, he does a lot. He can be countered pretty easily with Enchantress or Rogue to turn off or steal the ongoing of this character, but for 5 mana, he's some of the best, power per mana fighter in the world, like best pound per pound dude, I guess. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Devil Dinosaur is legit. Up next, we got Black Panther. 5 cost, 4 power. He doubles himself on reveal to 8. So, how do we abuse those two things? So, 2 really strong 5-drops that have high power once they're played. How do we abuse that? Well, the first is just copying it ourselves. So, Taskmaster, on reveal, set this card's power equal to the power of the last card you played. Now, he's got a little bit of a weird interaction. Devil Dinosaur, you're playing him at 5. He has 3 power, but he gets +2 when he's played. So Taskmaster will copy the bonus power as well. So it's kind of weird. You'd think he might just copy the 3 power because that ongoing effect isn't really the power of Devil Dinosaur, but he does copy the full bonus power, and that goes for the same thing with Black Panther. So he will copy either be a 13, 15, 17, whatever Devil Dinosaur is, or an 8 for Black Panther. An 8 being okay, not great, but still not bad as a 6-drop. If you play 8 on 5 and then another 8 on 6, that's decent. But things get really crazy. Taskmaster ideally wants to copy Devil Dinosaur, because on a 15 or 13 power on 5 and then another 15 or 13 on 6 is crazy. A little bit less so does he want to copy Black Panther, is what I'm trying to say there. But both of these units work insanely with Arnim Zola, I guess is how I should be pronouncing that. On reveal, destroy a random friendly card here. Add copies of it to the other locations. So you want to play this guy, who's a 0 power, 6 cost. You want to play him on a location that you know what he's going to kill. He destroys a random friendly card there. So you want to play him where there is only one other card on that spot. That means you're going to lose this location. You're going to play him on a location. You're going to kill whatever on that location, and you're going to have 0 power from him. So you're going to lose the location that Zola drops, but he's going to copy whatever you kill and put it on both of the other locations. So a few things. You need to make sure that the only other card where you're playing Zola is what you want to kill. Or you could do, 1 or 2 other cards and, you have a 50-50 shot at either one getting killed. But mainly, make sure you're targeting the right card here. And then make sure you have a spot open on each of the other locations. If your other locations are full, you'll just destroy the friendly card and not replicate it anywhere. So, pretty crazy combo. Obviously, Zola on Devil Dinosaur is great because you essentially kill the Devil Dinosaur and then copy it 2 times. You have like a quick, 13, 15, whatever power unit. But he's really, really good with Black Panther because Black Panther isn't on reveal. So, Black Panther will be played on 5. He'll go up to 8. Zola will kill him. He'll get played at the other 2 locations with 8 power because he's creating a copy of it, and then they will on reveal double its power. So it'll be 16 power with Black Panther. So if you've been playing this game for a while, or you're currently playing it at the higher ranks, you probably have seen the Zola and Black Panther combo. They're pretty nasty. This is my version trying to essentially put Taskmaster and Devil Dinosaur in as well to give us a couple extra options. The rest of the deck kind of just plays out like a standard Devil Dinosaur deck, really. So we're running a lot of card draw early with Agent 13, adding a random card to our hand. Mantis, trying to guess where they're playing a card, and then we get to draw a card from their deck. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to have a fresh hand for Devil Dinosaur. Then we're using NIGHTCRAWLER. He's a little bit of a weird spot, but when I was just talking about how we want to make sure we have locations clear, he helps being able to do that. Even just that one little bit of be able to shift one card away, or he lets you just set up where you can play Black Panther on top of NIGHTCRAWLER, then move NIGHTCRAWLER, and then play Zola on top of that. He's got some cool synergy. And then our 2-drops are pretty straightforward. We're running the Collector, so another slight alternate win condition. If we do get the Collector to be some kind of crazy power, he can be an okay option to Zola, but it's not really going to happen often. He's mainly just a 2-drop who you're probably going to duplicate at least 3, 4, 5 cards after you play him, which will get you to, a solid 4 to 6 power 2-drop. So pretty solid card. Cable for the draw a card from the opponent's deck. Sentinel for the self-replenishment and just the solid 3 power. We're running no 3-drop, and then we're running Moon Girl, who on reveals duplicates your hand. So again, she's going to duplicate your hand. The cards all the way to the left will get duplicated first. So if you want to try to work Devil Dinosaur to the left so you can, on turn 4, duplicate it, and then you have 2 dinosaurs to play after that. But again, there's a lot of options with this deck because we are running Taskmaster and Zola. We really might not need 2 dinosaurs, so it's just another alternate win condition there. And then I end it with White Queen, 4 cost, 6 power. Draw a copy of the highest cost card in your opponent's hand. Gives you a little bit of game knowledge. What they're probably going to be playing on turn 6, you will get to see, which is great. And if it is something like a really large 5-drop or something, you can then play it and then have the ability to Taskmaster or Zola it later, which is pretty cool. That's the deck. It's got pretty classic, just Devil Dinosaur gameplay. So if you're familiar with the Devil Dinosaur, you'll be able to pick this up really quickly. There's just a little bit of situational awareness you have to have with Zola and your board in general. So hopefully I can highlight that a little bit for you with some gameplay that I'm going to show you right now. Alright, so we got Agent 13, Arnim Zola, and Black Panther. So we 100% want to keep one location fully empty for our combo of Panther into Zola, and we can do that on turn 4 and 5 now because Elysium is up. So I want to try to keep one location fully empty, and the other locations I want to have one spot available for a card to be played in those positions. So I am going to play Collector first, then Agent 13. He's got Squirrel Girl. Alright. No cards are revealed this turn. Interesting. Alright, so we really don't want to play Colleen Wing. We're going to just discard a card from her hand. So we're just going to pass. It's fine. I mean, we could play her even though she's not going to get revealed this turn, but it's just not worth the play there for right now. Moon Girl, however, is definitely worth the play on turn 3. That'll duplicate our hand, give us an extra Zola and Panther, which is pretty sweet. So I'll put Moon Girl in the middle again. Just need to make sure I'm leaving one location empty. So I'm leaving the left empty. So we're essentially giving up the left location. He's put a decent amount there. Angela's going to be big. Ant-Man's going to be big. So let's just try to boost these other locations up. So we're going to play Black Panther on the left. So Black Panther is going to be here. I'm going to snap now. Hopefully get through this turn without a retreat. We're going to play Zola on top of Panther, who's going to kill Panther. Put a Panther on each of these other locations, who will be 8 power, and then double it on reveal. So I'll get an extra 16 power each of these other 2 locations, which is great. We'll see where he shifts his attention. I am completely giving up on the left location, so I need to win the left, or the middle and right location desperately. So we'll see what he's doing. I mean, he does have a lot of the buffs out that he's looking for with Khazar and Blue Marvel. All right, he's playing a lot of cards, 4 cards here. So I'm expecting a lot of 1-drops coming down. So we got Nightcrawler, Iceman, Armor. So thank God Armor wasn't on this left location, which he should have most likely played. If you are seeing a Black Panther somewhere and you need to stop this combo from happening, definitely play your Armor on top of Black Panther, because I cannot destroy him if I do so. Alright, so Taskmaster, the last card I played is Arnim Zola. So make sure you don't do that. You don't want to bite yourself there and play Taskmaster when you just played this guy, thinking, oh, well, I just played Black Panther. Now, this goes by the last card you played, which was Zola. I didn't play Black Panther. I played him 2 turns ago. So we need to make sure we win the right location. If he plays anything else that's going to boost anything, this could get out of hand. We already snapped, so we feel good. We definitely want to play Devil Dinosaur on one of these 2 locations, and then Cable on the other. I'm just worried about only winning this by 2 right now is a little bit scary. If he does play anything else that's going to boost something, I don't want it to be that. So he's going to play Chavez there for the 9 power straight. Cable comes out, and that's fine. So we win the right location very easily, and we win the middle with Cable. So I'll go over it in 2 seconds after the victory screen pops up. My thought process there is I knew one of these locations was going to be close. The 9 power that Chavez was bringing, I actually forgot to include the +1. I knew I had with Cable here in the middle. So unless he was running something weird like the Hulk or something, which would be a really weird card to run here, could have been bad. But if he was running, I don't think he would have been by looking at what he had. But if he was running like the Patriot or something, that could have boosted the Squirrels by 2. Or I'm not really sure what else I could have been thinking. It probably was going to be a big unit in the middle, mainly as what I could see happening. Or if it could have been like Mr. Fantastic to boost both. I didn't want to be winning the right location only by 1. I wanted to win this one by more than 1 because I was a little scared of Iron Man. But that's pretty standard gameplay for this deck. I mean, obviously we had -1 cost, which was nice, but really it shows off the Arnim Zola onto Black Panther, which is a pretty strong combo I've seen going around a lot in this game. So definitely be on the lookout. Hopefully you learned something by definitely should have armor on top of Black Panther. So if you have a location where Black Panther is, and it looks like they're going to set up a Zola play, which clearly can be seen by Black Panther being by himself and open spots in the other locations, try to put your armor on top of Black Panther, or cards that will flood the board on my side are really good too. Like Debris is really bad for me. She puts rocks on these other sides. That can really destroy this deck. So be careful of that. But hopefully this showed you kind of what the deck can do. We had options with Taskmaster and Devil Dinosaur, but if you have the Zola Black Panther combo, it's plenty good enough. And just be careful because there's a little bit of weird synergy. You got to make sure you're playing the cards in the right order because you could screw yourself by playing Taskmaster after Zola when you have locations like Elysium or Extra Energy or something. So just make sure you're taking your time, playing the cards in the right order, setting everything up. When you do, the deck can really pop off and give you some crazy wins. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, leave a subscription to the channel. We're fighting our way to 1,000. We're almost there. Thank you to the algorithm for giving us some extra views, and keep on snapping.